Hello and welcome to North Star Stamper. I'm Sue Kramer. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Minnesota, so welcome friends. As you may notice, I'm not live today. I am in Florida when you get to see this. When I'm recording it, it's 1 degree outside, so I will be enjoying Florida's warm weather. Last time I looked, it was 80 down there. So today, I'm hoping that you'll still like my video. I am going to show you all the designer series paper that is in this mini catalog. So if you have your catalog, have it handy. We're going to go in order from front to back. If you don't have a paper copy and would like one, you can email me at northstarstamper@gmail.com. You could go to my website at northstarstamper.com and there's a contact form. You could let me know there. You could call me, you could email me, whatever. If you would like a paper copy, there's lots of places you can get a digital copy as well. So hopefully you have a copy and you're excited about some new products. So what I have done, I have all the colors of each paper pulled, ready to go. And when I decided to do this, I'm like, oh man, that's so much work to pull all those colors. But now I have all these colors ready to go with my Sweet Talk DSP. So I'm just going to package them all together when I'm done with my video. And it'll be quick and easy for me to make cards with my patterned paper. So let's get started. Page 8 and 9, we have the Sweet Talk. Sweet. And the designer series paper is called Sweet Talk. I think they're consistent now with the name of the DSP and the Sweet. So these colors are Blushing Bride, Granny Apple Green, Highland Heather, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Real Red, and So Saffron. Some of these colors I wouldn't consider Valentine's Day colors, like the green and the yellow, but look at this paper. It is beautiful. All right, so some of these papers I only have one piece, so this does come, it is two-sided and you get 2 sheets, but I'm going to have to show you front and back. So that is really fun with all the little pieces of candy, red hearts, that could be for anniversary cards as well. I love this piece for a birthday card. That's going to be so fun. Yellow hearts, green hearts, blue hearts. Who would have thought? Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to go quicker. Sorry. There's some purple stripes. Again, not necessarily Valentine's Day. You could use that for anything. You see there's little suckers on there. How fun. And just some dots. And some candy hearts. I think they're called, I forget what they're called. I'm not going to try to name everything. I want to keep going. Look at those. This does come with dies. I do not have them, but the dies will cut out some of these hearts. Hearts are easy enough to fussy cut, so I did not get them. I did, however, get a lot of the other things in this suite. I have the stamp set. If you watch my videos, you've seen me use that already. We have the iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. Can you see how glittery they are? Sorry for the glare. These little boxes are adorable. They are called Sweet Little Boxes. Oh my gosh. And the adhesive's already on them. You just adhere them together and you have a cute little box. Put some pattern paper on there and you're ready to go. There is an embossing folder called the Gingham embossing folder. Hopefully you can see that. I pulled 2 other embossing folders from the annual catalog. These are called Dottie Hearts embossing folders, and they are on page 154 of the annual catalog. You saw me use this one last Monday. So those are the Sweet Talk Sweet. Moving on, we have Flowering Fields. Look at all these colors. Amazing. Let's see, I'm going to fan them out so you can look at them while I name them off. And I did put them in order here. Oh, sorry. We are on pages 14, 15. Flowering Fields. We have, opposite direction. Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather, Mango Melody, Pear Pizzazz, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, Rich Razzleberry, Soft Succulent, and So Saffron. Look at that array of colors. Just so much going on there. And here is the paper. It is 12 by 12. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? There are dies, but I don't think they cut out the specific flowers. I don't have the dies, so somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. If I know there are dies of tulips, but I don't know if there's this shape to cut them out. They did, however, suggest we use this side with the dies to get different colors of tulips. So there's that, and some clouds, and some dots. This one I do have the full pack. Isn't that beautiful? That's fresh Frisian, rich raspberry, and wouldn't that make beautiful tulips? I think this one's my favorite with that pool party background. I think I like blue and dark backgrounds. There's some clouds on the back of that one. Some yellow daffodils and some nice general paper. It looks like a wash, and so it's supposed to look like that, how it's darker here and lighter here. And then wouldn't that be pretty with just a piece of that, a small piece of that on a card or a scrapbook page? Just a strip of it down on the side. And then green. You can use that for your leaves, for your daffodils. And that, no, tulips, sorry. I'm saying daffodils. That was the flowering fields. I do have one item. Let me keep organized. At our convention, this was one of our giveaways. The brushed brass butterflies. And you do get 80 of these. Somewhere they said there was 100, but there's 80 of them. All right, moving on. Moving on. Oh, the one thing I wanted to point out here, and I can show you the catalog now that it's live. This is so unique, and I might have to get this. So you stamp this across your card, and you fit this in the middle, and you can make like this. You can make a field of tulips. Isn't that beautiful? All right, next on page 23, we have the symbols of fortune. I found this very interesting. A lot of these papers do include evening evergreen, and they also include calypso coral. What an interesting combination. And look at these. I never would have put those together, but wait till you see this paper. It is beautiful. I know you can see it online, and you've probably seen some cards made from this, but seeing it in person and seeing the whole sheet makes a big difference. So, Symbols of Fortune, page 22-23. We have, whoops, basic black, and it's like, I didn't see basic black there. There it is. Basic black, calypso coral, crumb cake, evening evergreen, smoky slate, and soft succulent. So pretty. Wait till you see this. I do not have anything else. That's not true. I do have one more item. Can you see there is gold? So this is a specialty because there's gold foil. Oh, I didn't turn them over. I'll have to do it for you. Some pretty flowers. This one looks like marble, but it's got the gold on it. Backside are some beautiful flowers. I think they're dahlias. Correct me if I'm wrong. Some trees. There's some cranes flying. Isn't that beautiful? Make a beautiful card. And the soft succulent. This looks like dandelion puffs to me. I don't know, gold and white on gray. In the back side, isn't that pretty? Crumb cake. Looks like bamboo. I have no idea what this is. Let me know if you do know. And pink on the back side. Actually, they might be calypso coral faded. And the last one, I believe these are ginkgo leaves. And there's a die that coordinates. I don't know that it'll cut it out. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And then look at that little scene. You can make so many cards out of this one big piece of designer series paper. 12 by 12, obviously. Okay, I do have two more things with this suite. I have the polished dots. And let's see here real quick. They are calypso coral and very vanilla. Just a very slight tinge to them. This I have not played with yet, and I will let you know when I do. This is the Mother of Pearl 12 by 12 specialty paper. It is, you can see it's shiny, but it looks like it's glittery, but it's not going to be a mess like glitter paper, so it's this and that, and it's thick, thicker than cardstock. but it'll be really fun to play with. Being that it has the shimmer or the shine, I would probably use StazOn. Otherwise, I think it's gonna smear. I will play around and let you know, and I will report back. So stay tuned or contact me if you are interested. Next, we have Artfully Composed on page 32. And the colors in here. This is another one. I wasn't sure about it, and I have not purchased it yet, but I probably will. Artfully Composed. It's very tropical in feel. And look at all those greens. Amazing. All right, there we go. Wait, that's it. All right, Artfully Composed is Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, there's those two again, Just Jade, Mint Macaron, Old Olive, Pale Papaya, and Pear Pizzazz. Now this one I shared with my team, so I only have half sheets. It is 12 by 12, but I shared it with 3 team members, so I only have a 6 by 12 piece here. And I only have one, so you have to bear with me. I believe the dies will cut that out. That is, compared to my hand, that is a huge leaf. So that one, such a great focal point for a project. That looks like Bermuda Bay to me, but that must be Just Jade. I put them away. Think of the Bird of Paradise. Some great generic piece, single colors on the back side. Nice dark. I love that color. Isn't that pretty? With the stamp set, you'd be able to stamp that yourself, but if you don't want to get the stamp set, you can just buy the paper. Look at those colors together. Isn't that beautiful? Put those two together. Look how big that is. Very nice. I love this one too. All right. I have some ribbon that goes with this. And it is the frayed, all right, where are we? White, 3/4 of an inch frayed ribbon. This was not available a while ago. I don't know if it's available yet. I saw somebody had taken it and frayed it. You can actually see there. You can fray that really nicely. It's soft and, pliable. I don't know that I would put a knot or a bow on a card. I mean, it knots very nicely, but that's going to be kind of thick to mail. So, unless you're going to hand deliver your card. There's that. I have some other things that go with it. I have, these look like so much fun. These are the faux sea glass shapes. Again, we're on page 33. And the colors of these are Just Jade, Old Olive, and White. You could probably color those with a blend if you want them darker or deeper colors. We also have the vellum layering designs on page 33. So what they have are white and black printed on vellum, and I'll show you them separately. So this one looks like, I don't know if the picture is going to do it justice. There you go. Kind of looks like a dictionary or something. This one looks like handwritten notes. We were told what these were, but I didn't go back and look them up. During our convention, they had these. And then a map in white. So those were the white, and then they have the same thing, vellum on black. I'm recording this on my test group, and I see that my sister is watching live. It's kind of fun. Okay. Next, we have, this one I do have, New Horizons. We are on page 42. As I said, I think Anne is watching, so I'm not going to see comments because I don't have my tablet handy. Look at all the colors in this designer series paper. So if you have a favorite color, it's probably included in this. Let me fan them out, get my little cheat sheet. The New Horizons, sorry, we're on page 42, did I say that? The paper, the designer series paper is 6 by 6, just so you know. Wait till you see it. Amazing. Okay, Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, it's there, Garden Green, Misty Moonlight, Old Olive, pale papaya, polished pink, and soft succulent. So when I show you the paper, look for all those colors in this paper. All right. And I do have a full pack, so I'm going to go quick. Doesn't that look like it's a frozen lake? I live in Minnesota, so it looks like a frozen lake to me. And there's a beautiful, that's the back side. Whoops. That is the back side. So I do have enough here to show you the front and back. So there's the front and back. There's another. You could just use a portion of it. I did see somebody who used just a 3x3 inch square of this and stamped a sentiment here, layered that 3x3 square on like a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 square, and your card's done. Maybe add a pearl or a rhinestone just for added interest, but I'm going to be trying to create that myself. I don't think I'll be able to. I'm not quite the artist that our design team is. This I could probably do. That one not so much, but aren't these amazing? Does this one go this way, or does it go this way? I don't know. Probably this way. That looks like a sunrise. A pretty purple. You could use that for anything. A pale papaya. I called it purple. That's probably blackberry bliss. Look at this one. Makes me think of ice. A frozen lake. Beautiful sunrise. That'll be fun to try to recreate myself. And just some pink. And some green. So they did a really good job. With one side is very detailed, kind of looks like a scene, new horizon. And the other side, if you're not into horizons or whatever. Pretty papers. Very, very pretty. I do have some of the items in this suite. Did I tell you we're on page 42? Here is the stamp set, and it is a red rubber. And the dies. I've seen people use this just as an accent, and they stamp in a light color and then stamp a sentiment in a dark color. But what I think that was intended for was you stamp this like in a brown cinnamon cider, and then you die cut your fence, and then it looks like it's wood grain. I think that's what it was intended for. I haven't obviously used these yet, but you can make snow-covered mountains. This could be your lake. This is going to be really fun to play with. Looks like ice houses to me, or beach houses, and there's some trees there. So lots of fun things to play with. You will be seeing this in a video. I do like these. Sorry, that was the Horizon dies and the On the Horizon stamp set. And they kind of coordinate. I don't think these dies actually cut out. Like this die, I don't think cuts out that. The idea is that you would get different pieces for your scenes. I may have to go order more of these. These are the Pebbles enamel shapes, and they are cinnamon cider, dark gray, and light gray. They weren't specific about basic gray and smoky slate, but aren't they fun? And again, I imagine we can use our blends to make them different colors or darker colors. You wouldn't be able to make, you know, this red or anything, but these you could make blue or something. All right. I think that's what we have there. Next, on page 46. Sorry, 48. We have Abstract Beauty. Again, lots and lots of colors. Your favorite color is probably included in this paper. This is very unique paper. Let me get our colors fanned out, and then I'll read them off. Can you guess? You can probably guess what colors they are if you've been around a while. We have Balmy Blue. Balmy Blue, Basic Black, Blushing Bride, Crushed Curry. We haven't seen that very much. Very similar to Bumblebee, so if you have one, you can probably interchange the other. Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, and Pumpkin Pie. So those are our colors in the Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper. I have a few things from this suite. Okay, this paper comes 4x6. I believe the intention was that these would make quick cards. So our cards in the US are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I tend to make a layer that is 4 by 5 1/2, 4 by 5 1/4. So if you cut off 3/4 of an inch, that'd be a perfect card layer. It is a specialty because you can see the gold on there. And I only have half a pack. Actually, I have a quarter of a pack because, again, I shared this with my team. You do get, let me make sure, I don't want to tell you wrong. You do get 48 sheets, and this is 12 of them. So the gold, I can imagine using all different sorts of coloring techniques on this to make it gold and a color. And black dots. I'm just going to go quick. I think this is my favorite. I love the dark background. You can see the gold on there, I think, if I tilt it just right. Again, use your coloring techniques. Use a dauber, use a blending brush, use a sponge, which you don't carry, but a sponge or whatever. Isn't that pretty? Oh, sorry, backside. I always like to look at designer series paper and look at the backside thinking, how can I make more of that? I'd use probably a sponge and just go across my page and get those stripes. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't it look like the night sky? My favorite, I love bold stripes. Again, use your coloring techniques to make that gold dots with some other color. That looks like bricks to me. That'd be fun. And the last one, interesting color combinations. So be inspired by cardstock you see, even if you don't have the cardstock. Okay, I do have more of these items. On page 49, these are the adhesive backed hexagons, and they are basic black, blushing bride, and just jade. You can see there's different sizes and the colors. That'll be really fun. I do have the ephemera pack and the note cards and envelopes, or cards and envelopes. Let me pull these out. I will be very honest. I do try to be honest with you. I was not impressed with this ephemera pack. The last ephemera pack we had, the Beauty, Blackberry Beauty, was a great pack. This is the whole pack. I was thinking of doing a Stamp-A-Stack with this designer series paper, but I don't know how I'd share this because I thought there would be 2 sheets and I could share with 2 people, but I don't know. I'm a stamper and I like die cutting and punching, so these kinds of, this is cardboardy or cardstock, I don't know. It's nice to have the gold on there, and I'll use these. It'll be fun, but I don't know. Not impressed. I am impressed with 90+% of what Stampin' Up! Does, but okay. These are the Abstract Beauty cards and envelopes, and they are all unique. There are not 2 of a design. There are each individual designs. I'm going to go quick because I am losing my voice already. And we're about, I think we're a little more than half done. Hopefully you saw those and I was on camera. Let me look at the last envelope, and this is kind of interesting. It is printed through the whole envelope. It is not just printed here. You could very easily slit down the sides and you would have more designer series paper. There would be creases or folds in it, but that's probably where I would cut it to put on a card. But there, so getting these, you would have more pattern papers. There's no gold on them, but anyway, these are the cards. So they're white, and then white on the back, and then the front there. I'm going to go quick. Again, some of these, I mean, that'd be easy to create with a watercolor wash, black. That'll be fun to put some of, actually, won't that be cute? All right, here come the ideas. Put some of these on there with the sentiment strip. That's pretty. Sorry, distracted. I got distracted. That's a good thing though, that I'm excited by these. Pink. I don't know what color that is. I forget already. Just watercolor wash and solid colors. So it'll be fun to work with together. I like the colors, the color gradient on that one. All right, that was the Abstract Beauty cards and envelopes. And that is the whole suite. I do not have the stamps or dies, and I don't know that I'll get them. Okay, page 58 is next, if you want to continue on your catalog. All right, we have Heart and Home. This was one of our pre-orders when we had our convention last November, so you've probably seen a lot of samples with this suite, because we've had it for a long time already. But I was using it this afternoon, and it is a very nice suite. Heart and Home. The paper is 12 by 12 when we get to it. We have Basic Gray, Cinnamon Cider, Fresh Freesia, Garden Green, Misty Moonlight, and Pale Papaya. I haven't been telling you the generic color, but this one is white. I'm not sure why I haven't been telling you that. I think they've all been white so far. Oh, this paper is so pretty. I do like this one with the bees. And the back side are all gray and white. I believe that's Basic Gray, did they tell us? And white wood grain. So we have small wood grain, like small planks. I guess I should go this way. And a wide plank. There's garden green, isn't that pretty? And another wide plank, but it's different. This one is complete strips, and this one has pieces. So very similar, and I think it's the same width even. Yep, see their planks are the same width, but this is a full plank. So the blue is pretty. And there's just a piece of wood. So I used a blending brush and cinnamon cider to color in some of my wood grain this afternoon. So Fresh Freesia and Pale Papaya flowers. So you could stamp on that. I haven't done that yet. There's really wide planks. So very nice. I do have lots to show you in this. So we have the Blessings of Home stamp set and the Flowers of Home dies, and there's a lot of little pieces there. You can see I already cut some. I don't think these cut any flowers on the DSP, but it does cut out these. Where, how do we go? There we go. Obviously that is not, these images are only 90%. That's why it doesn't match up. You can see it does match up with our stamped image. All right. Along with this suite, we have some doilies. I have not used these yet. I thought it was kind of interesting that our doilies are Cinnamon Cider, Basic Gray, and Misty Moonlight, but they are all white on the back. You can use your coloring tools to color that anything you want. So use a spritzer, a blender, whatever, a dauber with your ink pad. All right. Oh, I keep forgetting to show you ribbon. Oh well, we'll do this and then I'll go back and show you what else I have on my table. This is the denim ribbon. It's 3/8 an inch. They are bringing this back. We had this a while ago. This was not available last time I checked. When you're seeing this, you'll have to check to see if it is available. I don't know. That's the denim ribbon. Very versatile. Use that for lots of different projects. Oh, I have the enamel dots. The classic matte dots, but I forgot to get them out, and I'm not going to take time to get them. But they are basic black, basic gray, very vanilla, and white. An interesting combination. What else do I have? I guess that's all I have here. All right. And our last one is Hey Sports Fan on page 68. I'll just show you what I have here. This is the red ribbon. I think it went with the Sweet Talk. I'll just find faux linen ribbon, 3/8 of an inch in real red. Very thin. It'll make a nice bow or a nice knot. And this was with the New Horizons. I forgot to show you. And it is, I'd say Misty Moonlight and Pale Papaya. Very thin, very soft. It'll make nice bows or knots or do all kinds of, oh, you know what? We could braid that. That'd be fun. All right. I think I better stamp tonight. I've got all these ideas going in my head. So we have Hey Sports Fan. I keep thinking Stampin' Up! Needs more male, masculine stamp sets. So I keep buying them, hoping that they will give us more. I know fans don't have to be male, but I will probably use this a lot because it does say most valuable dad on one of the stamps. All right. Colors. We have, and this paper is 12 by 12. Hey Sports Fan includes Bumblebee, Evening Evergreen, Night of Navy, and Poppy Parade. Nice basic general colors. And nice pinstripe. Oh, I forgot to turn it over. Baseball diamonds. There are dies, And like I said, if I want Stampin' Up! To keep offering these, I have to keep buying them. So this die, I believe, not that one. Sorry, wrong one. You can see I have not played with these yet. These dies do cut out the designer series paper. Just like that. And you can see there's stitching right there. Isn't that cute? Those will be so fun to play with. All right, let me keep going. So all kinds of things. Fussy cut or use it as a background. Blue wood grain. Whoever would have thought? I think it'll be fun to play with though. And some catcher's gear. The Very Vanilla is very yellow in this pack. The blue, Poppy Parade. I saw the blue wood grain. Poppy Parade, doesn't that reminds me of a circus awning. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? Anyway, banners. Pull that banner die back. I believe this will cut that out perfectly, so you don't have to fussy cut. Kind of an easy shape to fussy cut, but if you like to use your die machine. Stitching from a baseball. Isn't that cute? Can you see? I hope you can. All right. Look at that one. Isn't that pretty with the starburst? Just dots. And we have baseball bats and baseballs in green, and the back side is some bumblebee stars. Or vanilla stars on bumblebee. All right. I have two more things, and we are done. I do have the stars. These are the resin stars. They are Evening Evergreen, Night of Navy, Bumblebee, and Poppy Parade. See, two different sizes. Those will be really fun. I really like that there's adhesive on them. It makes it very easy to use. And the twine that comes with this are Evening Evergreen and Night of Navy. And then they have Poppy Parade in white on one spool. So this, again, will be a great way to add just a little something. I don't like using ribbon on cards for, like, my husband and my dad, but that's what we have today. Oh, my table is clear. Everything's back in the box. Thank you for joining me. Happy stamping. Let me know if you need a catalog. Let me know if you like this video. I could also do it with the Sale-a-bration Designer Series paper if it helps to see. I know in the catalog, especially if you have a PDF of the catalog, it's really hard to see what the Designer Series paper looks like, which is why I like to do this. Sometimes the Designer Series paper, you'll be able to see each piece online once it goes live. So anyway, happy stamping. Thanks for joining me. I will be live next week. I'll be back from Florida. And hope you're taking care of yourself and staying healthy. Bye.